Apple's new iPhone 17 Pro models have a big problem. This year, the Pro versions use aluminum. This material change allows for a high level of performance while keeping the phone cool, but it dents and scratches more easily compared to previous steel and titanium iPhone Pros. Because of this, I highly recommend picking up a rugged armor-style case to protect your 17 Pro and Pro Max, but there are good and bad options out there. So today we're looking at something called the Dbrand tank case. First time I saw this case on the Dbrand website, I thought it looked really crazy. So we're going to do an unboxing video, go over some initial impressions, and hopefully do some drop testing, because if something's called the tank, it should protect the iPhone 17 Pro Max really well. Is it worth the $60 price tag? Let's find out. Initial impressions of this design of this case is it's one of the craziest cases I've ever seen in terms of design. Alright, let's get some clear shots of the back of the case. You see here that it protects the entire camera plateau area. It's the bottom side of the case with the action button. And then volume keys. Top of case. Other side of the case with power button, camera control button. Very easy to install this case. It does have an elevated lip around the front glass. Again, the camera plateau area is completely covered. There is a lip surrounding the camera plateau as well. Button quality is nice and clicky. A little bit more difficult to take off compared to some other rugged cases I've tried, but not too bad. So because there is a lip surrounding the entire screen area, the case does get in the way of the swipe up gesture right here a little bit. I do like that they didn't cover up the charging port or the speakers, because one big thing I've noticed is whenever the speakers are covered by some kind of material, it does affect the sound quality. It just takes away the bass of the sound, and it seems like it increases the treble. And I'm glad there's no flap here on the charging area, since you probably unplug from this area very often, and having a flap there can be very annoying. Let's check weight. We're going to check weight in grams. iPhone by itself is 230 grams. Case by itself, 58 grams. Blend together, 284 grams. Now, Dbrand says that all these little design choices are actually done on purpose to increase grip quality on the case. And I can tell you that no matter what area of the case that you're holding onto, whether it's the top, the bottom, or you're just holding it like backwards like this, you feel grip everywhere on the case, which is great. That means that you're less likely to drop it. It's definitely a very unique case design. It doesn't feel as bulky in the hand as I thought it would. I wanted to check the MagSafe testing as well. They do have built-in magnets on the back right here that are supposed to be very strong. Seems to work as intended. Let's try some drop tests. back from doing 20 case drops from anywhere between 4 to 6 feet high onto manufactured hardwood flooring in my house. I wanted to show you guys the result of that testing. Here's the iPhone. You can see it's fully operational, and then 0 damage. In terms of the case, no damage. So far I like this case, just for the fact that it is not too bulky in the hand. It looks completely different from any other case out there with this crazy design on the back. Still manages to protect the phone pretty well after 20 drop tests. Some of the dislikes that I have is that there's no built-in kickstand, which I think is necessary for a lot of different scenarios. I don't like the lip at the bottom right here that gets in the way of that upward swipe. I do wish that they kept it a little bit blank right here. I believe that you can still maintain that same protection on the screen by just having a little notch down here so that you can still do that upward swipe without any interruption. Pricing isn't too bad. It kind of lands in the middle in terms of case pricing, but I definitely wouldn't mind using this as a daily driver for a little while just because of how cool it looks, how much protection it offers for the phone, and how relatively thin it is compared to some other rugged cases that I'm trying. So is the $60 Dbrand tank case worth it? For me, yes. It survived 20 drops in a row, looks unlike anything else, and still feels good in the hand. There are cheaper and more expensive iPhone 17 Pro Max cases out there, but this one stands out. So if you like these videos and you want to see another case that is almost perfect, check out this video right here. I'll see you guys in the next one.